Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Side DFS Fantasy NFL Picks. I'm your host, MyGuru31, looking at the showdown tonight between uh, Dallas and the Chargers. Should be a good game, offensive game. See some places where it's a 51 total. They're giving LA the Chargers a 25 instead of 24.5, but either way. Great week 6 for FSI team. Yesterday on FanDuel, I was flirting with 10K real late into the game, and I was so close to nailing it. One of the last passes from Tampa Bay was Mayfield to Otten in the end zone, and he just kind of overthrew him. Had he caught that, I would have sealed it. And what knocked me down was the safety in the Raiders game against New England. So still won several hundred, still a great day overall. Rod and Jay Scott did quite well, especially Rod in Classic and in Showdown last night. So had some really, really good stuff. So if you want to get into like our full package, you can go onto the description of the video and it's a link to our website to sign up for FSIDFS.com, and it has all the packages there. They're actually really, really cheap, and you should definitely will get a decent return on investment, as most of our subs did yesterday. So looking for the showdown tonight. Other thing commercial wise while we're here is if you're into NHL hockey, or even if you don't understand NHL hockey and want to play for the achievements, McKinley has been putting out videos Monday through Friday, so check out our channel for that. Always good reason to subscribe to our channel so know when our videos are coming out. Sorry this is late today. Had a few technical difficulties, but should have still a couple hours before lock to get this in. So let's look into this slate. Again, I think it should be a decent slate, a high-scoring slate. Chargers have had a week off after the bye, and Dallas has just not had the best start to the season. I mean, they lost their offensive coordinator. He's now with the Chargers, so we'll see how that plays out in this game. Dax struggled with passing. It's been in the bottom third of the league for that. And we should have Eckler back now. He's been full practice and everything. So that should be good for the Chargers. And again, even though Dallas defense is really good, there should be some decent amount of scoring here, and it should be an exciting game. So on offense, or for cash, like I could understand wanting to get as many like higher priced players in as you can if it's going to have like a really nice total like this. Like I don't even think we saw a 50 total on any of the games of the slate for me, and they're all kind of low scoring. So how I'm looking at it is the Chargers are horrible against the run, like low 20s, like 26 or something like that. And they're okay against the pass, and Dak struggled. So I think Pollard has a great shot here, and he's the cheapest of the top four, which would be Herbert, Lamb, Allen, and Pollard. Eckler. I believe so. If that's, let me just make sure I confirm that here. So yeah, Eckler, Herbert, Allen, Prescott. So Pollard's like fifth most expensive one here. So I think I take him as the captain just because of against the San Diego. I do keep on calling San Diego the Chargers defense. I think he's got a lot of upside there, and definitely for the offense. And then give me Eckler. He's just, if they are trailing this game like we think they might be, he can run the ball, he can catch the ball in the backfield, he can do a lot of things, and we haven't really seen ever since Williams tore up his knee and is out. Like Eckler hasn't played, so like maybe he's gonna, I know some other like Palmer and some of the other like Q Johnston have stepped up, split around to the tight ends a little bit, but I think Eckler can definitely probably get some more targets with that situation too. So really like both running backs. I'm going with a Pollard. You probably want to get a third high price piece here, but if I do that, I'm leaving you like $4,000 left for the rest of your line. So I threw Dicker the kicker in just because name's fun, but just because I think he's got some floor here for cash. So And he's cheaper than Aubrey. So that's how I'm going to roll with the cash core there. So fill-ins fine. Herbert, I think Dak's more of a GPP play just because, again, the Chargers are better against the pass than against the rush, and he's just been so erratic. So I can't really, I don't feel he's got the floor. He's got some ceiling definitely, but I don't think he's got the cash floor I'm looking for. So Herbert I like. Lamb I like to get targets, and even if Dak throws like interceptions and is has a bad game, I think Lamb can get there on his own. And especially if Dak is knocked down, Cooper Rush comes in, then at least Lamb's still playing. But I don't think he's going to get benched or anything at this point yet. Allen obviously is really good to number one wide receiver for the Chargers, and then Aubrey, the other kicker. You could probably put Ferguson in here too as a tight end for Dallas, potentially in cash, even though he's in my GPP core. But that's where I'm going in GPP. I'm going Allen and Herbert with that connection there, and then running it back with Ferguson. And however, you can put cash fill-ins in, or you can put Dak in there. Palmer is another decent wide. He's a little bit banged up, but it looked like he tweaked something, but he was full participation in practice till over the weekend. So should be okay. But if he's out, then definitely that's going to boost up Quentin Johnson and the tight ends, and maybe Darius Davis and Simai Faoku. Yeah, you guys know I'm terrible pronunciation. I apologize for that. But those other wide receivers might get some run, so just keep an eye on that. But I'm pretty confident, like probably like 90% that Palmer's going to be out there and be fine. I think the D's can come into play in GPPs also. I built two lines with the Dallas D and just an all Dallas team. I think I ran it back with Allen. And then I built a really nice one that I liked with the Chargers D at captain in a GPP. And I think I ran that one back with Cooks, I think, is like where I landed for the Dallas piece of it. Just thinking that it might be a complete San Diego onslaught, and if the D holds him, and if Dak makes mistakes and gives up a bunch of sacks and throws a couple picks and maybe a pick six, and we're off to the races there. For the contrarian build, give me the Dallas Lamb and Dak, and I'll run it back with Palmer. And again, from GPP full-ins, like the Cooks, he just hasn't really looked good since he's come from New Orleans. He was like their number one there, and he just looks old and hasn't really developed a rapport with Dak. And it's just, maybe this is a breakout game. And Everett too does share some time with Parham, the other tight end, but I think Everett is definitely the one that they lean out a little bit more. So I think both of them are in play for GPP fill-ins. And if you want cheap ones, Quentin Johnson is absolutely a great play. Nice savings there for you. 4,200, still a little bit more cheap or expensive than a punt that I usually like, but I think he's in play. But Gallup is a great play here, and his target share has been increasing as they've figured out that Cooks is probably not the answer, and he's gotten healthier. He was kind of banged up earlier in the season. So at 2,800, I think he's a great play, and I have him as a cheap captain in GPP. You play Gallup, and then you can pretty much play whatever other four studs that you want, and then whatever range you land on, put in your last guy there. And Shoemaker could always catch a touchdown in the red zone as the backup tight end, and Dowdle backing up Pollard is definitely in play also. He's got a lot of talent as a young guy and some speed, so just it's pretty much Pollard's backfield to own there. But I think in GPPs, if you're looking for a cheap piece and that's not going to have a ton of ownership but should have some ownership, Dottle I think is a good one. There's other players out there too, like Deuce Vaughn I just don't like. I don't even think like Hunter Lupecki plays. Dallas has like Termit and Tolbert as like wide receivers 4 and 5, but they shouldn't have. And Sean McKinnon, I don't know if he'll even dress as a tight end. Stone Smart and Trey McKitty, I don't think they play too much for San Diego. Joshua Kelly's another one that, but like we saw how bad he was like in really good matchups. So unless the Chargers are absolutely smashing and he comes out in garbage time, or they limit Eckler a little bit, then I think there's really not a huge case to play him. So pretty much what I got for you for this showdown. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the chat below. Hit me up at MegaRuler31 on X/Twitter. My DMs are open. If you want more information, like I said, of FSI DFS, see what we've got going on, then you can sign up by going into the information in the video and going to our website. And there's a link for our Discord there also. That's free. A couple free things in there like college football and stuff. And then if these videos help you, if already helped by watching this far, please like, subscribe to our channel, and share with your friends. So thanks for watching. Hope your week's off to a great start, especially with running some money tonight in this game. So good luck in your contest. I'll see you next time.